5-on-5 Survivor Series, and it is 5-on-5 in prediction. So let me introduce you to the EW. Give me a don't sleep, bro!
Hello! Survivor Series WarGames. Who wants to be on my team? Busy playing Minecraft or something? Yes? Fraser.
Yes?
Survivor Series WarGames. Predictions. You want to be on my team?
With you? No. No. Nah. I'm off. Don't win.
Tom, can I have a word?
Hello.
I've had this great idea for Survivor Series. It's a new stable, the Addams family, right? But I've gone around the office asking people if they want to be a part of it, and every single person's saying no, and they're not interested. And me and you, we've got history. How about me and you, we'll grab a few other people, we'll be the Addams family. What do you say, Paul? Come on, the boys are back in town. Bring on here in the down now.
Da-da-da. No chance. I can't do it anymore, boys. Such good friends. First up in the women's WarGames match, we have Team Damage CTRL with Rhea Ripley and Nikki Cross on their side versus Team Bianca. And I don't know about you, boys. Am I going for a daft pick here? I'm going to say the heel team win. Damage CTRL pick up the win. Rhea Ripley is in this match, and I think this match is going to set up Bianca Belair's future contender, future challenger for her women's championship, and I think that is going to be in the form of Rhea Ripley. Whether Rhea gets the pin on Bianca or whether Rhea gets the pin on someone else remains to be seen. Also, we have to factor in the to-be-announced person on SmackDown for Team Bianca's match too, and that could be in the form of Becky Lynch, and that makes me a little bit scared. But with all the stuff that's going on with Alexa Bliss at the same time as well, I think Alexa could turn on Team Bianca somehow. Who knows? I'm gonna go for the heels. I think it sets up some more tasty things in the future to come.
This is a very, very tricky one to call, EWO. Put simply, I don't think we're going to get two big babyface wins in the WarGames matches. I think we're going to get a heel win and we're going to get a babyface win. So this is a little bit of a spoiler for my prediction later on in the video, but I'm taking the good gals here because I don't think the good guys are going to win in the men's WarGames match. I see there being positives to either side of this match winning. So it's a real tricky one to call, but I'm gonna go with Team Bianca for this one. Next up, you got AJ Styles taking on Finn Bálor. A lot of moving parts in this one. It's a tricky old one to call again. I am going to go for Finn Bálor here. Triple H has been rebuilding Finn Bálor after years at this point. His NXT run aside, years at this point of just him sort of being there. It feels horrible to call it mediocrity, but he hasn't been used to his full potential. And I think we're finally seeing Finn Bálor being used to his full potential. So I'm taking a Finn Bálor win because I think it does a fair amount for Finn, doesn't it? It's not going to harm AJ, him losing to Finn Bálor. Does it harm the club overall? Nah, little bit, but I think Finn's more important. No offense to Gallows and Anderson, and AJ Styles is AJ Styles. He's already done it all. Finn needs rebuilding. He rarely loses in singles action, that's for sure. And with Triple H at the helm of creative, Finn Bálor is going all the way to the top.
Okay, so for this one, we've gone for Too Sweet Me Bros. Too Sweet. Ooh, Too Sweet. I missed you. Too Sweet Me Bros. We're going for AJ Styles to win. Finn Bálor has been on an absolute tear for the longest time within Judgment Day, at least since Triple H has been in control of things. And obviously we see big things. I think Triple H sees big things, for Finn Bálor going forward. However, AJ Styles has not been getting a lot of wins against the Judgment Day at all. We've just seen the OC come back as well. They lost at Crown Jewel. I feel like they need a win. They need to get a win. AJ Styles needs to get a little bit of credibility back. Not that he needs it, because it's AJ Styles, but I think we see some shenanigans. Perhaps even Edge comes back, Beth Phoenix comes back, we set up something down the line there, who knows, but we're gonna go for AJ Styles. It's SmackDown Women's Championship time. We have Ronda Rousey, the champion, defending her title against Shotzi. And I don't know about you boys, but the build for this one has been something. It's not been much of anything, actually, to be honest. It's been a really weird one. I'm so glad to see Shotzi in this position. But last week on SmackDown, and things could be rectified by the time we get to Friday, but Shotzi looked a little bit weak because Raquel had to come out and aid her in a win against Shayna Baszler, and it felt a little bit weird. That didn't really get Shotzi over very well, I don't think. I don't think she's got a chance. I don't think she's got a chance. I really hope it's a moment for Shotzi to showcase herself and really get herself over and get the crowd behind her. And showcase what she can do as well, because she's incredible. She really is. I think she just needs to be given a little bit more time. And yeah, I really don't see Ronda Rousey losing anytime soon. So we're gonna lock it in, boys. Ronda Rousey.
Oh, this is a tough one, isn't it? Ronda's winning, obviously. Shotzi has all the potential in the world. She's so good, and it's really, really good to see her presented properly again, even though the build-up to this one hasn't been all that. Shotzi's grand. I've got nothing against Shotzi, but you're going up against Ronda Rousey, who realistically is holding the belt all the way to WrestleMania. Maybe Rumble, push. Maybe Rumble, she'll drop it there, but I think she's going all the way to WrestleMania, to be honest. So, Shotzi, it's not your time. Come back in a year and a half, 2 years' time, and you'll make a fantastic women's champion. But unfortunately, you are not capturing that belt on Saturday night. Next up, the United States Championship is on the line in triple threat action as Seth Rollins defends against Big Bobby Lashley and Austin Theory. So I'm going to lock it in straight away. Seth Rollins is retaining his United States Championship here for sure. Let's talk about the other men in the match. Austin Theory is a man who is currently being rebuilt, but is going through a bit of a character change, a bit of a shifting character, where the more he loses, the better he becomes. And by better, I mean more mental. He becomes completely unhinged and he goes more aggressive, as we've seen on telly. Bobby Lashley is already involved in the thing with Brock Lesnar. I think in a lot of people's minds, Brock Lesnar is too big for the United States Championship, so I don't see that being a feud over the United States, a mid-card title. Even though the mid-card titles are being rebuilt, I don't see Brock Lesnar necessarily even agreeing to be in a feud for something that he may deem below him, even if he's getting paid loads and loads of money for being in that match. Which leaves Seth Rollins, who is doing a fantastic job of rebuilding that championship alongside Triple H and his creative. And so yeah, Seth Rollins is your man for this one, and may he have many more fantastic matches that build the reputation of the United States Championship. Go on, Seth.
We're going to go for Seth freaking Rollins in this one. He is arguably the biggest name on Raw at the moment, and Triple H is looking to elevate those mid-card titles in the United States title and the IC title too, and we're definitely seeing that at the moment. And in the hands of Seth Rollins, the only way it can go is up from there, I think. Austin Theory looking to regain everything after losing everything, so he's quite dangerous at the moment. Bobby Lashley's on the warpath, so he's quite dangerous too. I think Seth is going to have to overcome everything to manage to retain the championship, and I don't think it'll be easy, but I reckon he'll eke out a victory. Doesn't really hurt Bobby Lashley at this moment, because I think there's something down the line with he and Brock Lesnar, and it doesn't really hurt Theory either, because he's sort of in this rebuilding period of his career. So we're going to lock it in, Seth Rollins. And finally, we have the men's war game match. It's going to be a good one, everyone. It's the Bloodline versus the Brawling Brutes, Drew McIntyre and Kevin Owens. Are we being mental again, boys? Are we being mental again?
Can you tell us?
Gonna go for the baby faces to pick up the win. We're gonna go for the Brawling Brutes, Drew McIntyre and Kevin Owens. There is something, much like the women's wargame match, I think there is something to be had in the baby faces winning so we can set up everything that now heads towards WrestleMania. That feels like where we are going. Now, whether that is Sami Zayn taking the pin or Jey Uso taking the pin, I think it's gonna be one of those two so we can further get that split between them, further get the split between Sami and the Bloodline, and also that sets up challenges for Roman in Sheamus. I think Sheamus has been on a tear recently, and him and Roman going into the Royal Rumble for a World Championship match would be big. I think it would be absolutely amazing to see Kevin Owens in there. Kevin Owens perhaps getting the pin on either Sami or Jey. Oh, it could just make things go a little bit mental, couldn't it? So, oh, it might be a very, very bad idea, but we're gonna go for the baby faces.
So I mentioned it earlier in the video. I said that Team Babyface are winning in the women's match, which means I think that Team Heel are winning in this one. And put simply, and everybody gets clever. Every predictions video, everybody gets clever and goes, well, yeah, he might betray him, this might happen, that might happen. Never bet against the Bloodline. It's really, really that simple. Yeah, Sami, it might all fall apart because of that wonderful little ginger man, but never bet against the Bloodline. I've made that mistake countless times. Tom's made that mistake countless times. Andrew's made that. Everybody's made that mistake. Never bet against the Bloodline. And I know it's not singles action. I know it's not just a Roman Reigns versus somebody else sort of thing. And anybody could take the pin, right? Never bet against the Bloodline. So, your winners of the men's war game match are the Bloodline. Thank you very, very much. Me and my boys are off home now. We are a formidable team, and I know the EWO look strong. They look intimidating, that's for sure. Cameraman, why are you laughing? They do. But they stand no chance against my new stable, the Addams Family. Live stream Saturday night. See you there!